So it's Friday evening. Any big plans for the weekend, Sam?
I was actually hoping you had some ideas. I'm torn between going on a little adventure or just staying in and relaxing. What do you feel like doing?
An adventure sounds fun, but staying in and binge watching a new series also sounds pretty tempting. What kind of adventure are we talking about?
Well, I was thinking we could take a day trip to that hiking trail outside the city. You know, the one with the waterfall at the end? We've been talking about going for ages, but we never seem to get around to it.
Oh, the waterfall hike. That would be awesome. But you realize it's supposed to rain tomorrow, right?
Seriously? That's such bad timing. I didn't check the weather, but, a little rain never hurt anyone. It might make the hike more exciting.
Or we could end up drenched, cold, and miserable. I'm not sure how exciting that would feel in the moment.
Okay, fair point. So, what's the alternative? Stay home, watch movies, and order takeout?
Exactly. We could have a cozy weekend indoors. No stress, no schedules. Just relax with some pizza and a marathon of whatever show we're behind on.
That does sound pretty appealing, but I feel like we've been doing that a lot lately. Maybe we need to shake things up a bit. What if we compromise?
Compromise how? Half a hike? Half a movie?
Not quite. How about we take a short road trip somewhere close? No big hike, no getting drenched. We'll just drive, explore a bit, maybe grab some food somewhere new, and then head back home in time for a movie night. Best of both worlds.
Now that actually sounds perfect. A little adventure, but too much. Plus, if we're back by the evening, we still get to enjoy a cozy night in.
Exactly. We could even find a cute little cafe to stop at along the way. You know, make a mini getaway out of it.
I'm sold. Let's do it. Where should we go? I'm thinking somewhere we've never been before, but not too far out of the way.
How about that small town by the lake? I've heard it's got some cool shops and great views. Plus, it's only an hour's drive.
Perfect. It sounds like the best of both worlds, adventure without too much hassle, and we can still be back home before dark.
It's settled then. Tomorrow, we'll head out in the morning, explore the town, grab lunch somewhere new, and be back in time for our movie night.
I love it. This is why I like planning with you, Sam. You always find the middle ground.
I try. It's all about balance, right? A little adventure, a little relaxation.
Exactly. I'm looking forward to it already. Should we pick out the movie for tomorrow night, or leave it as a surprise?
Let's keep it spontaneous. Who knows what we'll be in the mood for after our mini road trip?
All right, deal. Now all that's left is to figure out what snacks to stock up on for movie night.
I'm thinking popcorn, of course. And maybe some chocolate? Gotta have a sweet and salty combo.
You know me too well. Sounds like we've got an amazing weekend ahead. Wow, this place is even prettier than I expected. The lake looks so peaceful.
Yeah, it's nice, right? I can't believe we haven't been here before. It's such an easy drive from the city.
And the little shops are adorable. Look at this one with all the handmade jewelry. Let's go check it out.
Sure, let's take our time and explore. We've got all day.
This is exactly what I needed. Just a change of scenery, something different. I'm so glad we decided to come here instead of staying cooped up at home.
Me too. It's nice to have a little break from the usual routine. Sometimes all you need is a small adventure to recharge.
And this cafe looks so charming. Let's stop here for lunch. I've heard they make the best sandwiches.
Sounds good to me. I'm starving after all that walking around.
It's funny how sometimes the best days are the ones that aren't too planned. Just going with the flow.
That's what I love about days like this. No pressure, no rush, just enjoying the moment.
Exactly. And we still get to look forward to our movie night later. I feel like this weekend is already a win.
Couldn't agree more. I think we should make these little road trips a regular thing.
Deal. Next time we can pick a different town or maybe even a state park. There's so much we haven't explored yet.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much effort. Sometimes the best adventures are just around the corner.
True. I guess we don't always need to go far to feel like we're on an adventure. It's about who you're with, too.
Definitely. And you're the perfect travel buddy, Nina.
Right back at you, Sam. These sandwiches are so good. I can't remember the last time I had something this fresh and tasty. We definitely need to remember this cafe for next time.
Agreed. It's a hidden gem. I love finding places like this on spontaneous trips. We should come back here when the weather's warmer, maybe even rent a boat on the lake.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Imagine just floating around enjoying the sun. That would be perfect. Do you think the lake gets busy in the summer?
Probably, but it's part of the fun, right? People out enjoying themselves, kids playing in the water. It's the kind of energy that makes you feel alive.
Totally. It reminds me of summer vacations when I was a kid. We'd spend hours at the lake near my grandparents' house, swimming and having picnics. Those are some of my favorite memories.
That sounds so nice. My family never really did lake trips, but we would go camping every now and then. I wasn't a big fan of the tents, though. Too many bugs.
I can see that. Camping's definitely not for everyone. But there's something special about being out in nature, away from the city noise. It just clears your mind.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. It's funny, though. I've always thought of myself as more of a city guy. But days like this make me rethink that.
I think we're both city people who need a little escape now and then. It's good to find a balance. I couldn't live in the middle of nowhere, but I'd go crazy without trips like this every once in a while.
Exactly. It's like hitting the reset button. Speaking of which, should we check out a few more shops before heading back?
Definitely. I spotted a bookstore earlier that I'd love to check out. Plus, we still need to grab some snacks for movie night.
Oh yeah, can't forget the snacks. Let's swing by the bookstore and then pick up some popcorn, candy, and maybe those cookies you like.
Okay, movie night essentials. We've got popcorn, cookies, and some of my favorite chocolate. I think we're all set.
Perfect. Now the big question, what are we watching?
Hmm. I'm in the mood for something light and funny. What do you think? Romantic comedy or maybe something more classic?
Romantic comedy sounds good to me. We need something fun to match the vibe of the day. How about that one we've been talking about watching, but never got around to?
Oh, you mean the one with that actor we both like? Yes, let's do that. I've been wanting to watch it for ages.
Great, let's get comfy. I'll dim the lights and grab the blankets.
This is perfect. Today turned out better than I expected. I love how we managed to squeeze in a mini adventure and still get back for some downtime.
Yeah, it's been an ideal day. The road trip was just the right amount of adventure, and now we get to relax. I'd call that a win.
Me too. You know, sometimes I think we overcomplicate things. We don't always need to plan something extravagant to have a good time. Days like this, simple, spontaneous, they're the ones I'll remember most.
Couldn't agree more. I think we should make this a tradition. One small adventure every few weekends. Doesn't have to be a big deal, just something to break the routine.
I love that idea. And who knows? Maybe our little adventures will take us to new places we never thought about before.
Exactly. It's not about where we go, but how we spend the time. Plus, you're the best company, Nina.
You're pretty great yourself, Sam. Now let's start the movie before I eat all the snacks. Well, that was a good movie. Funny and sweet, just what I needed.
Yeah, it was great. But I think the best part of today was the balance we found between adventure and relaxation. I feel recharged.
Me too. We should do this more often. Days that don't follow a strict schedule but still feel like we accomplished something. It's refreshing.
Definitely. And I think it's good for us. A little escape from the usual routine, but still time to unwind. It's like a mini vacation without the hassle of packing in airports.
Exactly. I feel like today brought us closer too. Sometimes when we're both caught up in work and daily life, we forget to just enjoy the moment together.
Yeah, you're right. Life gets busy, but days like this remind me how important it is to slow down and just be present. I'm really glad we did this.
I'll raise my popcorn to that.
That we do, Nina. Here's to more mini adventures and cozy movie nights in the future.
Me too. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and stay tuned for the upcoming episodes to keep improving your English. And remember, listening, practice, and improve.